So it is 30 days run challenge here in Nigeria.
500 naira for leave. What did I say 15 naira before?
I see myself spending 25,000 to make spaghetti.
4,000 naira cannot buy you reasonable meat to cook stew.
33K cannot get you half bag of rice.
100K in this country cannot last you to do anything.
We have had enough.
We are tired.
Everybody is seeing shaggy.
I'm crying. I'm willing. This is expensive every day.
Before I will give you guys my own rant, let's drink water because there's a lot to say. Before then, listen to these people first.
I don't even see the reason why we go to school or why we even study nursing in this Nigeria, because we are not being valued. Last December, I was terminated from my last place of work simply for speaking for what was right. My colleague protested, demanding a reason for my dismissal. Because the company is privately owned, they did as they pleased without justification. A US-based company started operations in Lagos in December in the previous year, promising good accommodation, health insurance, and allowances. But after coming to the realizations that Nigerians can take anything and can be done anyhow, everything changed. About 60 healthcare professionals and other degree holders were cramped into a substandard accommodation with broken doors and no mosquito nets. About 100 of us shared a filthy toilet. Yet we, the nurses, are the ones who educate people on how to perform good hygiene and infection control. We work from 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. to align with US time, but with no security. On our way back to the accommodation, none of started working. But then I summoned the courage to just open a new TikTok account and start vibing to songs. Maybe if that's alone, who be the one to keep pressing? Because depression is real.
So today being 25th of March, no, 26th of March, makes it good 5 months since I returned back to Nigeria. Oh my god. And within these 5 months in Nigeria, oh my god, you see, as a Nigerian living in Nigeria, there is a lot to rant about, there is a lot to talk about, because almost, if not everything, everybody is being affected. The level of inflation in this country, the level of inflation in this country is something else. It is nothing to write home about. Before then, let me get my hand fan, because as I'm making this video, there is no light. Oh, there is no light. So I need my hand fan to continue. Okay. 5 months that I have been in this country since I returned back to Nigeria. Oh my god. Every day you wake up to new prices of things. Should we talk about transport, about foodstuffs, about security in the country, about power supply? Guys, everything I just mentioned, they are almost zero. They are nothing to write home about. Because like, you go to the market today, next week you return to the same market with that same budget you used to get certain things last week. Surprisingly, when you get to the market, the price of things they have all changed, and they are not going down, they are going up. Ladder, they are going up. They are going up. Sometimes I have wanted to make this rant video, but I'm like, what am I going to talk about? Like, because there are a lot to talk about. If I just start counting one by one what one is facing in this country, oh my god, it's going to be hours video. It's going to be hours long, and yet I will not even finish what I'm saying. I think people will not understand how bad Nigeria is until you are back to Nigeria, until you are in Nigeria. Because before I return, when people will say, oh, Nigeria is bad, don't come back to Nigeria, I'm like, is it not my country? Which one don't come back to Nigeria? Nigeria is bad. Nigeria, at least the currency is low, so if you have a certain amount in USD, rupees, in other currencies, if you convert it to naira, it can sustain you. You can live comfortably. But my dear, it's a pure lie. It's a pure lie, because if you even convert, like for example, I don't think when I was in India I spent up to 15,000 rupees in a month, like just on foodstuffs, just on foodstuff, because I was just thinking, Like the money I spend monthly when I was in India, I don't think I spent up to 15,000 rupees on foodstuffs every month, aside house rent, but based on transportation and foodstuffs. I don't think I spend up to 15,000 rupees. You get? But do you know right now in Nigeria, if I should convert 15,000 rupees to naira, which is 300k and above, right? It can also sustain me for a month. Like you can't live, like I can't live comfortably with that same amount if converted to naira, because everything is just draining. Do you know how much transportation costs in this country? Okay, yesterday, I don't even want to like start going back. Just say yesterday, I went somewhere, just somewhere in Transikulu here. Just going through and through, I was charged 12,000 naira with a bagel. 12,000 naira. So that is how expensive things are. If you want to go outside and come back, 10k for only transportation. I think on average, how much I spend on transportation for just like going out and coming back is like 10,000 to 8,000 on an average. Like going out in Enugu here, taking drop. Oh my god. Taking drop is like 4,000. Going anywhere, like on average, it's just like 4k. So calculate this in a month. Going and coming back 8,000, or sometimes going and coming back 10,000, 12,000 in a month. So guess how much you are spending. So I don't know, but if I say, okay, let me think, if I should take back the hands of time, the hands of clock, if we want to compare it to 4 years ago when I was in Nigeria, oh my god, where are you going that you want to even take drop that will be up to 500 naira? When I was in Nigeria, like 400 naira, 300, 200 can take you drop. You can take drop to go somewhere. Like where we were staying before, where I was staying before 4 years ago, from that area to Obwete, drop was 300 naira. But today, from that same area to Obwete, like I mean Holy Ghost, for those of you that know go to Holy Ghost, is like 3,000 for person when go messy for you. So that is how much bad the inflation of Nigeria is. When I was in India, I don't spend good amount of money on transportation, because you have metro. If I want to go to, because I usually go to school with metro highest, you like the highest I've paid in metro is like train. The highest they can charge you is like 50 rupees. If you're paying with card is 45 rupees or so. Then if you're paying with ticket, it's like 50 rupees or 60 rupees. That is when you're traveling to another state, like traveling from Enugu to Anambra, you're paying 50 or 60 rupees, which is like 600 naira also. That is how affordable life is. But here, the money I was using to live a comfortable life in India cannot afford me poor man life in Nigeria.
Oh my God.
For a fact. Like the money I spend monthly, if I should calculate it, I use it to live a very comfortable life in India. Like order things online, order things on Amazon, order things on what is it called, Mitra, ordering things, order things. Almost every day I could order things from Blinkit, all this app. But in Nigeria here, since I returned, I have never ordered anything online. I have never ordered anything online. The money just for food. You have 500k in your account. The next minute you are looking for the money. Everything is just expensive. And the funny part is that there is nothing tangible you use this money to do. Okay, for example, now you have 500k in your account for food, like for your monthly upkeep. It's not like you bought clothes. It's not like you bought shoes. It's not like you didn't buy anything tangible. But the money in your account, it has finished. How did it finish? It actually finished on transportation and foodstuffs. Like the level of inflation is alarming. I don't even want to start speaking generally based on what other people are facing. I'm just talking about just myself alone. If I should calculate how much I spend on transportation here in Enugu in a month, it is more than 100,000 naira. Things that doesn't matter before, 4 years ago in Nigeria, things that people don't call luxury is not luxury. Taking keke is luxury. Everybody is now flying bus. Since I moved to Enugu in 2019, I have never entered bus. The only one time I entered bus, the child almost kidnapped me. So I don't enter bus. The only time I entered bus, they stole my phone, stole my bank documents, like it was a crazy day. And this was because I was waiting for one keke man to come and carry me like that. The man didn't come. So I said, let me just enter bus, because the bus was actually going along the road where the bank is. So let me just enter and that is how they robbed me. Took my Samsung A51, then 2020, yeah, it happened in 2020. And that was my only time I entered bus in Enugu. So I didn't enter again. So when I returned back to Nigeria 5 months ago, I had that mindset, I'm not entering bus. But guess what? That me fly bus pass. Everybody's not flying bus, because entering keke normal lifestyle is not luxury. It's not big man's thing. Imagine common keke is not big man's thing. Like that is the situation the Nigerian economy have put almost everybody. Everybody is feeling it, both the rich and the poor. There is nothing like average in this country, because there is nothing like average life. You will take 200k to the market to restock, it can't buy you anything. 4 liters of groundnut oil is 25,000 naira. 4 liters of groundnut oil that they used to sell 4,000 before is now 25,000 naira. Even to look decent is expensive, because long gown now in a Nigerian market is like 85,000 naira. To buy good decent long gown is it's an average of 50,000, 65, 80. That is how expensive things are. You will not understand how these things are until you're in the country, because I personally, I never understood until I returned back, and I'm like, is this what you guys are saying? Light bill shock. If you recharge 100k, they last 1 month. Sometimes I feel, oh, maybe Enugu is just so expensive. But even at that, it was very much affordable 4 years ago. In 2023, 2022, it was still affordable. It's just this 2024, 2025 that everything turned around. And people cannot even cope anymore. This cowbell milk. This oh, it's in the room. I will put the picture here when I'm editing this video. It's this cowbell milk that back then, as of 2010, 2009, 2011, 12, this milk was sold for 10 naira. Like, people don't even go for this one if they want to drink this. It's children that mostly buy this sachet one just to lick as snacks, This milk yesterday, it's not yesterday, 2 days ago, our milk finished. So I sent my younger sister to go and buy this. To go and buy milk. I asked her to actually buy pig milk. They said pig milk price is higher. Now what I give to him, this is what he can afford. Do you know this small thing that is not even enough to make a cup of tea? This cowbell milk is sold for 250 naira. Just cowbell milk, this small one. Something that is selling for 10 naira. I know when we were selling this thing for 10 naira. I used to manage my auntie's provision shop then, so I know prices of things. It was sold for 10 naira. From there, 20. It was in 20 until we get to this bad rate of inflation in the country. It is so bad. It is so bad right now. And the funny part is that it's not even